Hey guys, what's up, it's Jax here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a bamboo sugarcane farm in 1.18 that is perfect for early game survival. So here is our bamboo / sugarcane farm here. Now you can make this as long as you want, but you will need to add it in more observers if you do this, but for this farm, one observer works just fine. Now the observer here is the trickiest material to get, but even then it's only just 1 quartz and a few pieces of cobble and redstone. So this farm here harvests 4 bamboo and 4 rows of sugarcane. So we have this bamboo which can grow up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra blocks, not including this bottom block here, and then the sugarcane which will grow up to its max height, which is just 3 blocks here. Now we have the observer on this sugarcane side instead of the bamboo side because it makes the redstoning a lot easier. It allows us to have just a straight line of redstone around the back here, where if we had it at the top here where the bamboo is, because although the bamboo does grow a bit faster than the sugarcane, we would have to bring our redstoning down and then go across, which adds more materials, which you want to try and avoid in early game. Now of course you don't need to make your farm look as fancy as I have here. I've added some extra decorative blocks, but the main thing you need is this glass here and just the back and front side walls. It doesn't even need to be glassy, you can have just regular blocks, it just means you won't be able to see your farm working. And then underneath here we have a simple rail system that'll collect our sugarcane and bamboo. Now the materials you'll need for this build will appear on your screen now, so grab all of those and then we can get building. We're going to start by placing a chest in the ground just like this, and coming behind it with some hoppers, and bringing these 3 along. Now place a powered rail here, and some regular rails there. Place a block here, any sort of block, and power it with a lever. Now we want to come, including these 3 rails, so we want to come another 5 over, so 1, 2, 3, so we have that, and then we want to come another 5 over, so we have a total of 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on this 8th one we want to leave it with a powered rail. And again power this like we did on the other side. This is what it should look like. Now that we've got this, we can place a block here and do this on the other side as well. This is our collection system done. We just need to add the minecart, but we'll add that in at the end. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to be placing our sand on top of these rails just like this. And then we're going to be placing 4 blocks in front of this sand, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we want to place 4 stairs like this. We want to hop up onto the sand using some sort of scaffolding block, then place 4 stairs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now with this last stair, we want to curve it around just like that. So it looks like a block when you're standing here. Now you want to grab out a water bucket and waterlog all of these stairs. The reason we're doing this is sugarcane needs a water source to grow on, and this is the most compact way of hiding a water source. So now if we place our sugarcane, just so I can show you what I mean, you see it can grow on this block here because it has a water source, but not over here because there is no water source. Now grab out some glass and place 3 blocks on top of this water like so, on all of these waterlogged stairs. So 3 blocks high like this. We have a 3x4 rectangle. Then on this last 4 blocks here, place 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that on all of these blocks. Just like this. Now you can come around and do that on the side as well, but what I like to do is I like to grab these oak logs here that I've used and bring these up. You don't have to do this, you could do this with glass, but I prefer this look with the oak logs. It makes it look more sturdy. Now hopping down here, we want to place a layer of stone bricks like this. Then on top of all of these stone bricks, facing towards the inside, place regular pistons like this. Now make sure they're facing towards the glass, going right along. Now on the last one, you want to place a block on top of your sand, hop out, and then break that block. Now you can build up following the same pattern as our glass, so we want to just sort of match the glass with some stone bricks or any sort of block. As you can see, if I look through it forward, the stone brick stops where the glass stops on both the shorter section and the taller section. Now we don't need to add in this block right here, as this block here is going to be where our observer is placed. Now if you are making this longer, you are going to need to change this up slightly, but for a starting farm, this should be plenty of bamboo and sugarcane. And the great thing about this farm is if you want to, you can also place it all as sugarcane for a start. Then once you've got bamboo, you replace these 4 taller ones with bamboo and leave the sugarcane back here. But let's get on to some redstoning now. So the redstoning is really simple for this farm. We're going to be placing an observer above this piston here. So this redstone dot here is facing away from the farm. It should be in this position here when you're looking at it from the front side. Then come behind the observer and go 1 block diagonally down on the back of this piston, place 8 blocks going along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And place redstone dust going on top of all of those blocks. Then, once you've got that, you should notice if you've placed this observer correctly, that this redstone here connects up to the observer. So there's this little line here going into the back of this observer. Now that we've got that, we can reach down here and place our 4 sugarcane. And if you can, reach down and place 1 or 2 bamboo, and you can even reach down and place these last by clicking them on these glass blocks here, these side blocks, as you can see. So I'm clicking on this block here and this block here to place them. If you're struggling to do that, you can just break the 2 blocks here, hop down into the farm, plant it, and then build these back up. Make sure you've placed the 4 sugarcane on the lower side and then the 4 bamboo on the higher side. You can place the sugarcane on the higher side as well, just to start it off if you don't have any bamboo, but you're going to add it in later. But you can't do that with the bamboo on this side because bamboo needs to grow a few blocks for it to really be efficient. You could technically place it over here, but it's not really worth it. So now we're going to be adding in a roof here. We can do this out of any block as long as we place it 1 block diagonally up. We're going to follow right along here and coming up this little opening gap, making sure that there are no gaps for any items to be thrown out by the pistons. And that is what it should look like. Now grab out a minecart with a hopper. Make sure it is that and not just a normal minecart, and place it on one of these powered rails. And you should notice it just starts to bounce backwards and forwards like this. This is our collection system. So now whenever an item gets dropped onto there, which they will eventually, sometimes takes a little bit for the sugarcane to grow, they'll be picked up and then delivered into our chest here. Now, if you have built this and you are still looking maybe a bit later in your game for a bigger farm, for loads of bamboo or loads of sugarcane, make sure to check out the tutorials in the description down below because they have got tutorials on both of those and how you can make them. So now you guys know how to build yourself a sugarcane / bamboo farm that is pretty good for late early game stages. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated.